Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be doing my May TBR, which is my TBR pursuit. So, this month was really difficult because things that came up, because Jade from Jade Reads helped me design the prompts and things like that. I did take things and I didn't think about it when I decided to use them, but you'll see what I mean when I come to it. So I have ended up with a little bit more of a TBR than I expected, but I'm unemployed now, so it don't matter, does it? So we are just gonna go head on to roll number 1. So, roll number 1. It is a 2. So, we can either go horror thriller, YA, adult, blue blank, or middle grade. Let's go middle grade and put a green little thing in, and can you find something suggested by the viewers? Okay, so roll number 1, as you can tell, was a what was it? It was a viewer recommendation, but because I don't really have viewers, so like I decided to go based on what middle grade is currently being quite hyped that I haven't yet read, that kind of sort of will also fit into middle grade monthly. So I picked Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky. This is Rick Riordan Presents book, which is pretty hyped, and it also fits in with middle grade monthly, and it is recommended. It's got a good rating on Goodreads so far, so I'm taking this because I don't really have viewers that can recommend anything to me. So there's this. This, from what I know, Tristan loses his friend in an accident, and something happens. He ended up punching a tree, not the sky, which is confusing, and punches a hole into another land. So there's this. I'm looking forward to this. It is chunkier than a normal middle grade for me, but again, I'm unemployed. Other than looking for jobs, I'm really not gonna have much to do, so there's that. So on to roll number 2. Roll number 2. 5. 1. Sci-fi. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sci-fi. Ooh, let's go sci-fi. And then we'll pick. Can you name a book set on Earth? Yes. One there. So I'm being beaten up here a bit. Roll number 2 is a sci-fi set on Earth. I don't currently own any sci-fis that are set on Earth. I do have some sci-fi, and I do really like sci-fi, but I don't own any currently. So I'm going to purchase one. So it's probably likely going to be near the end of the month that I read this, but I found Ready Player One, which is a book that seems to have got really good reviews. It's Ready Player 2 that hasn't, so I'm going to go for Ready Player 1. I've seen the film, I enjoyed the film, I'm guessing I'm going to like this book. So that is going to be my sci-fi pick. From what I know, it follows, if it's the same lines as the film, it follows a boy who lives in like a dystopian sort of world where like the kind of all play this virtual game, and the guy who owns that company dies and he leaves Easter eggs to find this to find this inheritance, and if you find whatever it is that is left, then you get to own the whole company, I think. If I remember rightly. That may be wrong. I may be a babbling mess, and that may be totally wrong, but that's the gist. And I watched Ready Player One that long ago now. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think that's it. And this virtual reality game, I remember the special effects in that were pretty good, so I'm hoping that the book is good. But yeah, on to roll number 3. No. 6, 2, 4. Roll again, or 2, 4. Roll again. Roll again. 2. So we've got a middle grade or an adult. Let's go to adult. Put the purple pie in there. And let's go for can you name a book recommended by a friend? So the next one is an adult recommendation, recommended by a friend. Now, again, I'm gonna slide something in here. I mean, we're not the closest of friends, but I do class her as a friend. We do talk now and again, and it is one of her favourite series, I think. So I'm gonna go, and it also conveniently ties into a buddy read that I have with Liam. So, ACTA. I think this is an adult. If it's not, correct me if I'm wrong, please. But I've looked it up, and it's sort of, some people say it's YA, and some people say it's new adult or adult. So I'm gonna go with adult because it fits nicely. Yes, I may be cheating here, but it is what it is. I've gone for ACOTAR. It's already tabbed up, ready for my buddy read, and anyone who's in, you all already know what this is about, so I don't need to tell you what this is about. I am extremely late to the game on this one, so there's that. I'm looking forward to reading it finally, see what all the hype's about. Next roll. Next roll. We have a 6, and 2, 4. Roll again, or 2, 4. Roll again. Let's go around this way this time. 3. So we've got a YA or another adult. Let's go YA because let's mix it up a bit. Let's go. So, can you name a book over 300 pages? Yes, definitely. The next roll, I'm not cheating on this one at all. The next roll is a YA, is it? A YA over 300 pages, which is Wind Witch. This was supposed to be April's pick for The Witch Lands Along, but I forgot about it. And I had a lot on my April TBR anyway, along with everything else. So what I'm going to do is, in the first week of May, before the Witch Lands Along, I think it's going to be before there. As far as I'm aware, the Wind Witch live hasn't been announced yet. I may be wrong. My head's been on the backside all month, so I'm hoping to get this in before the live show. If not, then I'll just read it at some point in May, but I'm hoping to get to this in the first week or so of May, because I only need to read like 5 chapters of this a day, so I don't get too ahead of myself. I can read this alongside it, so I'm hoping that it's gonna, hopefully it will go like that. Let's hope. Yeah, so on to the next roll. I can't remember what number it is, but here we go. 4th roll, 5th roll, 5th roll. 3. So we've got blue blank or roll again. Let's go blue blank. Let's see what the cards have to say. Can you find a book cover that matches your outfit? Okay, so the next one was a blue blank, and it's a cover that matches my outfit. So anyone that knows me knows that I'm a very dark person. My outfits are always very dark, so you can almost guarantee that if this prompt ever comes up again, it will be dark blue or black covers. And this kind of also fits very well into our Patreon pick. Steph from Steph Loves has a Patreon. If you don't all know, then please go and subscribe to a Patreon, because it's a lovely little community over there. And we have a buddy read every month, and this, is it every month? Is it bi-monthly? I can't remember, because it's a buddy read anyway. We have buddy reads, and this, the stars and the blackness between them, is our buddy read for May. It's a floppy little fecker, and I'm really annoyed that it came quite damaged around the edges, but the main book isn't damaged, so I'm all good with that. I'll have to just put up and shut up. But yeah, I don't know anything about this. It's by Janada Petrus, and I'm gonna go into the totally blind because I'm guessing it's some kind of sapphic romance because of the two girls on the front, or maybe they're just friends, I don't know. But I'm loving this matte feeling cover as well, so this is fun. So on to the next roll, please. And the final roll. 6, 2, 4, 6. Roll again. 2. Roll again. Let's roll again. 6, 2, 4, 6. Adult. Put another one in there. Next one is, what series do you need to finish? Okay, so I'm finally going to get to finish A Conjuring of Light. I thought this was YA, but I was corrected by Bex from Bex Reads Books. She said this is adult, so I'm going with adult. It's very shiny. You can see my ring light. This is the third in the Dark Magic series, and it's another chonker, but the first two I read quite quickly, and I read along with the audiobook, so I'm really excited to get into this. I don't see the point, and this is by V Schwab, by the way. I'm not being telling you the authors for any of these, but okay, this is how crap I am. I'm crap, I really am. But this, you follow Kel, who's an Antari, and he gets into trouble with a girl called Lila Bard, who I absolutely adore. And I can't really tell you much about the different Londons, red, white, black, grey, and yeah, it's just, I can't really say much more than that because I'll spoil it, but it's great. Loved it so far, and I'm really hoping that the series ends on a high. So because I didn't finish, well, we're on the 28th now, and I've got 2 more ebooks to read, and Wind, which should have been on my TBR, which wasn't, so because of that, I had another roll to my TBR as a punishment, so we're just going to go ahead and see what that one was. Okay, so the extra roll that I'm doing is for taking a punishment for not finishing my books for this month, so the extra roll is a 2. Roll again. 3. Adults or YA? I have more YA, so let's go for YA. And it's, can you give an author a second chance? Okay, so this is an author that I'm giving a second chance to. So, if any of you watch my Polathon vlogs, you'll know that I tried to and failed to read his Dark Materials, also known as Northern Lights, by Philip Pullman. I just couldn't get into it. It was just, initially I just wasn't, I tabbed it, but I don't know why I tabbed it, because I can't remember what the hell it was about. It was a girl with a demon who currently lives at Oxford College, I think, and something to do with the Northern Lights. I don't know. So I DNF'd this temporarily, and it was going to be a permanent DNF because I had no desire to pick it up again. But I've still heard some good things about this, and I don't think I gave it a fair shot. I was in readathon mode, and I was just kind of like wanting to get through some quick and easy books, and the majority of the books I reviewed was middle grade, and to go straight to, I think this is a YA. I've Goodreads it. I've checked on Goodreads and it's down as a YA, so I'm gonna stick with that. So I wasn't in the mood for this, and it isn't a normal sort of easy to read YA either. I felt like it was quite, not dense, but the way it was written, it's not what I'm used to. So I'm gonna try and give this a good old British try again, and we'll see where we go with that. But that is not all, my friends. That is not all. If that's not bad enough for a TBR, say bad enough, it's not. There's some quite chunky books in there. So I am doing a buddy read with Kitty from Kitty's Shadow Hobby Room. I will leave her links down below. I will also leave Liam's Twitter down below, who I am buddy reading Akatar with. But Kitty has a YouTube channel as well, and she's lovely, and we've both agreed to attempt Den of Vipers, which if you watched Gav from Gavin's vlog and Becca from Becca in the Books, you'll know that they had extremely low ratings for this book. The reason I am really intrigued about this is because, one, because I would like to know, okay, so I really want to know if it really is that bad, because when you look on Goodreads, it has very mixed reviews, but it is the top end of the mixed review of the reviews. So you've got 18% have a 3-star, 22% have a 4-star, and 37% of people who have rated this out of 18,004 ratings have given this a 5-star. There's 12% give it a 2, and 1% that give it a 9% that give it a 1. So for instance, like the lower ratings are things like, I've never been particularly religious, but I might need to find Jesus after this book. Somebody else has put rated a 1-star, put what in the Wattpad. Other people said 600 pages and I still can't find the plot. But then you've got people that have rated it sort of like a 5-star. And I would love to see these 5-star ratings. So I'm going to try and find a 5-star rating for you. Someone's rated it a 4-star but put, I need therapy because I liked this. Lots of therapy. Okay, so, oh my god. Somebody has written a full blog post about this. And it says, it's a full-length reverse harem romance book by a new author, K.A. Knight, from various POVs. One word, phenomenal. This is amazing. As you know, I like my grittier, edgier, darker, non-conventional books, and this one here ticked all the boxes. Get ready to be your next addiction. And she's given, like, holy hotness. Then a 4-star. I see now why this book is so popular. It's my first book by K.A. Knight, but I'm impressed. She can write death and gore just as well as she can beautiful soul-stirring prose. Don't even get me started on the hilarity. I don't recall laughing out loud this much for a book. Wonderful, really. So you get, from one hand saying like, on the one hand saying like, trash, 647 pages of war, DNF to 67%, don't ask me what the plot is, and then you've got people that are like raving about how amazing it is, but those people seem to like really gritty, gory things. I mean, personally, I've never read anything that's been like really to the core gritty. I don't like watching horror films and stuff, because of the blood and gore. But then again, I can watch action films, so I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna go. So there's that. There's also a couple of other books that I need to get to. This book I'm gonna get to in the Do the Thing-a-thon, which is reading non-fiction, and this is Black is the Body. This was kindly gifted to me by Penguin Random House. I think in America it's the publisher's Doubleday. But this is 12 essays written by Emily Bernard. This is 12 essays written by Emily Bernard. Don't know how you pronounce her surname, which way you say it. But it basically depicts her life living as a black woman. Just dealing with race, life, different things, just growing up basically, and what her life was like. So I was really interested in this because I want to read more non-fiction, and this just really spoke to me. So thank you once again for gifting this to me, Penguin Random House. I'm really looking forward to get to this. So this will be a book that I pick up during Do the Thing-a-thon, read-a-thon. So there's that. Next up, this is going to be a quick easy read for me. Breach of Peace by Daniel Green. This is the first novella in a series of novellas that's going to be leading up to a series of novels, from what I gather from what he said. So this is Breach of Peace, and it's tiny, and I don't know very much about it. I don't really want to know much about it, because if I read the back, I think it'll give too much away. And it's just a quick novella, and I'm hoping that... Look at the artwork on that though, it's great. This is a debut for him, and he's done things a little bit differently. So he's come out with a debut novella rather than debut novel, because I think this is sort of like building up the world and things of what's to come for the novels. So yeah, it's a very strange way of doing it in my eyes, but I think this sort of tests the water for him, because he is a YouTuber who just is also an author. So I don't know, I'm looking forward to getting into this, and I really want to read it, so I think it's going to be a quick easy read. It won't take too long, so there's that. There's the contemporary book club pick, and it's The Honor of the Most Devastated by Sophie Gonzalez. Don't know much about this. Don't want to know much about this. Oh yeah, so it looks, does this not remind you of Grease? Is this going to be a Grease retelling? Is it? But queer. Ollie falls for Will over the holidays, but once summer ends, Will stops texting him back. Yes, it's Grease. It's queer Grease. I'm definitely reading that. And then Rule of Wolves is another one I want to get to, because I read King of Scars this month and I absolutely loved it. If I don't get around to this, then it doesn't really matter. It's not like a hard TBR I need to get to, but it's just one I really want to get to as soon as possible, so that I can finish off this part of the Griffithverse, and then I'm going to go back and read the Shadowbone trilogy, because I haven't read it yet, even though I've watched the series. Yes, I'm backwards, and no, I don't care. So yeah, I want to get around to reading this, and I can't really say much about this, but this is the second in the King of Scars trilogy. Follows Nikolai, Zoya and Nina on their paths and what happened after the Crooked Kingdom and King of Scars. And so it just follows on. So there's, yes, it's a follow on. There we go. There's also The Frozen Crown, which I didn't get. This wasn't a hard TBR one either. This was an arc that I was sent, and I still haven't got around to reading that I need to read. So I really, really do want to prioritise that this month. And that was sent to me by Harper 360. But it just keeps getting pushed back, and I don't know why, because the premise sounds really good and I really want to get to read it. I have got some more arcs coming to me, but I don't know whether they need to be ready in May or June. I need to check that, but I have a month possibly where I don't have any work, so all I'm going to be doing is trying to get into a workout routine and reading and editing and doing videos. So this might seem like a very big TBR, but it's not really. this is my TBR, Sooo TBR. But then if you add this, whoa, and these on top, this is my full month TBR. Plus there's Ready Player One that still needs to arrive, and then there is ebooks. There's also Sight Witch. I've just remembered there's also Sight Witch, which is a novella, which again I could probably read really quickly. Yeah, so there's Sight Witch to add to that as well. So a lot of these I am looking forward to, so because I'm looking forward to them, I'm really, and like I said, oh, there's also Den of Vipers that are going to be stacked onto that. So page count wise, there's a lot. But because some of them are going to be like quick, this is going to be a quick read. This is obviously going to be a quick read. I'm guessing this one's going to be a quick read because it's only short, even though it's non-fiction. I think, you know, so I've got some quick reads in there, but I've also got some chonkers. So I've got a mixed bag this month, and I am nervous, but also excited, but also, oh my god. So there we go. This is my May TBR. Wish me luck. I think I'm gonna need it, but I'm excited for this month. I think that is my whole TBR. I do try to keep track of things that I agree to do, but I don't think I'm part of any other book clubs or buddy reads and things like that. But if I am, though, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's reading after all. As long as I'm reading something, I'm happy. But yeah, if you do like videos like this and you do like me, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share my videos with your friends, and comment down below, interact with the videos. It does help me out a lot. My aim for the end of the year is to get to 1k. I'm not even halfway there yet, and I'm on the struggle bus, so I really would appreciate all your help. So until next time, be kind, be happy, stay true to you, and I will see you all very soon.